The way you respond to extreme situations with crippling levels of pain determines the kind of person that you are. Hello guys, and welcome to mental framework number 2 for dealing with pain, which is to overcome obstacles, you have to keep your nose to the grindstone. As the framework suggests, it works like an absolute charm for obstacle related pain. Like in a video game, how it gets quite hard before you surpass the current level, before you surpass your current self and become somebody better in a very clear way, times will get rough. The universe's way of testing you is very gruesome and necessary. I'm talking lots of self-doubt, mental exhaustion, lack of motivation, any and every negative emotion under the sun, you will be dealt with it. And it is done with a concrete purpose in mind. These situations in which your resolve is tested are actually divine opportunities that contain the possibilities of a better version of you. Everyone wants what you want. Why do you deserve it more than the rest of them? Anyone can work hard and be productive when times are pleasant, but only a scant few, a rare few people can pull it off when times are especially hard. Now, to make a scientific concept easier to understand, I am going to use some bro science here. Everyone are aware of how physical muscles are built, right? You work out, your muscles break down, you eat good food, get rest, and voila. The same muscles that got broken down earlier get rebuilt but bigger and stronger this time around. The same is true for mental muscles. When you explore something that you haven't explored before, like for example researching about AI or researching about coding or anything new for that matter, you experience mental fatigue. It also happens when you try to remember something or revise something that you've already known for long periods of time, like studying for that matter. Mental fatigue is very similar to physical fatigue. It is nothing but your mental muscles getting stretched in the same way your physical muscles do when working out. When mental fatigue happens, the same process still applies. I'm just trying to figure out the good food part, but definitely when mental fatigue happens, after proper rest, your muscles get built in a more optimized and efficient manner. By pushing yourself mentally, experiencing fatigue, resting, pushing yourself mentally again, and just repeating the same cycle over and over again, you become increasingly intelligent over time. Now, mind you, by rest, I do not mean consuming TV shows or playing video games. I do not know how this idea got popularized, but by rest, I mean rest without using devices. When people hear the word rest, they instantly think of watching TV shows or like playing video games, for example, which couldn't be like any further from the truth. The process of resting is relaxing your minds. Do you think your minds are like getting relaxed when you engage in video games, TV shows, etc.? Absolutely not. In fact, the contrary. Your brain gets hyper-stimulated, which leads to loss of progress you could have made if you actually rested. Now that I've explained what rest means, I'll get back to the framework of the video, which is to overcome obstacles, you have to keep your nose to the grindstone. Whenever you are faced with an obstacle, like figuring out how to build more muscle or how to become better at digital marketing for that matter, approach the situation with the notion that if you face the problem at hand enough times, relentlessly, time and time again, you will find a solution. Obviously take breaks and all that good stuff, but do make sure you persevere and strike the problem at hand time and time again with proper breaks, so that when you resume and pick up where you left off, it is a micro better version of you. And when you become better at micro levels each time, over time it compounds and results in you becoming an intellectual titan. Also, when you try solving the problem from different angles time and time again, your mind frankly gets stretched in a lot of ways. Have this happen enough times and your ability to solve problems as a whole will go up, which will make you a solid problem solver. Like, I don't think I need to mention the importance of problem solving as a skill in 2023. Like, for starters, it is one of the most common traits observed in like successful people, and one way that you can become better at solving problems and just become a solid problem solver as a whole is through the framework that I've shared in this video. To conclude guys, that was mental framework number 2 for dealing with obstacle related pain, which is to overcome obstacles, keep your nose to the grindstone. If you haven't already, check out the video in which I explain like the 2 kinds of pain there is, according to me, from which these frameworks are actually made. With that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully this video has helped you in some way, shape or form. See ya.